You're trading cryptocurrencies and you're asking yourself, can I become rich with trading cryptocurrencies? In this video, I'm going to share with you my experience and how I traded over 100 million in volume over the last 9 years. I've been into 4 booms and busts in crypto, and so I have a lot of experience that I can share you with. Hey, my name is Marek. I'm an entrepreneur and business owner, and today I'm going to share with you if you can become rich trading cryptocurrencies. So what is the strategy? What should you use? How should you approach cryptocurrency trading? Can you make $1 million from just $100? The reality is it is super hard, because think about it. If you go from $100 to $1 million, that means a 10,000x to get to 1 million. Unless you're very lucky in jumping into any crypto coin that is doing a 10,000x, it's almost impossible, because to find those gems, you need to be extremely lucky. Such a return is basically buying a lottery ticket. It's just dumb. But there are coins that go a 10x, a 20x on average. In the recent bull market of 2022, the whole market in itself almost multiplied by that number. So yes, it is a very lucrative market still today. Even though we're in a bear market, there are still opportunities to be made. It's just a matter of patience and waiting. There is one secret that can help you get from, let's say, $100 to $1 million really quickly. And that one thing is called leverage. But here's the trick. Leverage is super dangerous as well, because you need to know on the right way to leverage. More than 80% of the people that trade with leverage, they're gonna go broke. If you see those brokers online, some have to disclose what the percentage of losers is, and you see that number is usually higher than 80%. How are you gonna get to the 20%? Well, you have to be careful with leverage. If you're gonna use leverage, be super careful. The advantage of using leverage is usually that you get more value for the same amount you trade. So let's say you have $100 in your account and you use a 10x leverage. That means that you can trade with $1,000 because you use that $100 multiplied by 10 and you get $1,000. So if then a certain price goes up 10%, it's a price difference of $100. Meaning if it goes up, your initial $100 will become $200. So instead of just gaining 10%, you're gaining 100%. That's the power of leverage. But as I said, it also works the other way, because if you lose it, you're gonna go from $100 to 0 really quickly. And so I would say, when you start out, use leverage only when you have small amounts, when you can afford to lose the small amounts. I did it myself. I traded when I had only $300, $250. I started with an insane amount of leverage. It was 25x, but it was too much. Basically, when I traded with that amount of leverage, if I made one mistake, my balance would drop so low that it would be almost impossible to get back, because the high leverage, it was like super volatile. And I had to scale down really quickly. After I made $10,000 with the 250, I scaled down to a 10x leverage. And I slowly scaled down further to 5x, 3x, 2x. Because the more money you have, you don't want to risk that money to be loosened over some stupid mistake. So the lower amount you have, the better it is. To do higher leverage, the higher your balance gets, the lower your leverage should be. And then it becomes super easy, because let's say you make a $10,000 from $100, then it's more easy to get to $1 million, because you have this initial capital, which is more easy to build up. That's how you do it. But here's the thing, you need to be extremely skilled to do that. In most of the time, I didn't know what I was doing. I was trading, but I didn't know the right strategy. I just tried certain things, and I tried and I failed a billion times. I made the wrong decisions, the same decisions over and over and over again. I remember losing like 3,000 in just a couple of minutes, and I was so afraid, so terrified. Oh my goodness, everything what I built up over the last weeks, months, it's just gone in a minute. And that's how fast it goes, especially when you do leverage trading. That emotional roller coaster is hurting. It's not only hurting your personal life, your finances, but it's just hurting your relationships. It's hurting your daily life. It can hurt your health even. I wouldn't recommend leverage trading too much, because it's put such a strain on your emotional life, and it messes up with your emotions. It did with my emotions. After 3 months of profitable trading, I was just burned out. I was super tired. I couldn't handle it anymore. But on the other hand, I was so addicted to the game. I took a week trip to south of Spain just to not trade at all. I felt like I couldn't even touch or see my phone. But what I end up doing after 5 days, I opened my account, I start putting in money again, I start trading again. And I started losing money. I needed to trade. It was almost like an addiction for me and I couldn't stop it. And that's the moment I realized I need to stop it at all. And it took me about 1 year to, really realize that, okay, this is actually not what I wanted to do. Ask yourself the question, do you really want to trade? Do you really want to get that profession? I would say most people, they don't want, but they see the upside, they see the success stories, and they think, oh, it's just so easy. You can work from your laptop, you can go from anywhere, and you can just put a bunch of clicks on a computer screen and you make $1 million. Yes, that's what it looks from the outside, but from the inside, there's so many things going on that you don't see. Really ask yourself, do you want that emotional roller coaster? Because it's gonna be an emotional roller coaster. I've seen it personally myself, and I've seen it with other people. Every person that gets into trading, they get some other issues out of it, and I don't want to talk it down, but I just want to make sure that, okay, you know what you get yourself into, and you don't know until you get into it, and then you remember this video and you think like, oh wow, I know what Marek was talking about. It's like an emotional thing and it's super draining. Yeah, and so it took me months, it took me not even months, it took me years to figure out like what is the right strategy. And even then I made millions of mistakes over and over again. I made the twin brother or the cousin or the brother of the same mistakes over and over again. And that's just trading. It's like you're trading against other people, you're trading against algorithms, you're trading against computer bots. Everyone wants to win, and it's just a battle of bulls and bears and fighting. You're fighting against a whole crowd of people, and it's a zero-sum game. Trading, same like poker, there's a winner and there's a loser. To be on the winning side, you just have to immerse yourself and you have to mentally prepare yourself for that. Because in trading, it's about 20% strategy, 80% is mindset. You need to sleep well, you need to eat well, you need to take care of your body well, exercising, and you just need to get time off of trading. With cryptocurrencies, it's 24/7. At least with regular markets like stocks, forex, at least you still have weekends, where you don't have any trading. But with crypto, it's just 24/7. It's Saturday night, Tuesday morning. It's even during Christmas. I remember that one time I almost forgo like Christmas dinner because I just had to trade. It was time to trade. My action price points were signaling that I had to trade. I couldn't stop. I almost forgot to enjoy life. And so if you have that period, if you have that intense moment where you can do that, definitely do that and learn yourself the skill. If you want to learn more about trading and when you should start trading, then definitely check out this video and I'll see you there. Thank you for watching and God bless.